Hello everyone! Welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. Christmas is around the corner and it's time to decor your display cases. In this video you can find over 50 items that fit the upcoming holiday season like a charm. Let's begin! Last week, Bethesda revealed that they will host a Christmas event this year, with holiday gifts to gather, craft, and even give to anyone you want in-game. We will also have special items like the Santatron, who will collect candy, toys, and even gifts for you. There will be Christmas unique rewards to claim in Nuclear Winter as usual. Now, what about your camp? While we wait for Christmas decorations to hit the Atomic Shop, I suggest you to collect in-game items to start decorating your display cases. There are endless possibilities here since there are so many nice and on-topic items that you can find all for free in-game. I will show you where to find over 50 items, and I will also present you a few Christmas tree locations in the world, just in case you want to take a screenshot or check the decorations for yourself. So let's get into the guide to ensure your camp is decorated properly for this holiday season. One of the cutest and on-topic decor items in-game has to be the house teapot. You can find it in a few locations, but the easiest one is probably here at the Watauga High School, in the history classroom to be more detailed. Once you enter the facility, head upstairs through the left side and go straight until you find a door at your left side. It's quite difficult to miss. It will be the history classroom, as I mentioned. Again, on the left side you will see some red furniture with a threefold flag and a house teapot on it. There you go! This teapot has lots of colors and it looks like a traditional Christmas decor item with the symbolic colors red, green, brown and even yellow. Ideal for your display cases, I would say. Another great decor item to collect is the Lighthouse souvenir. This one is quite tall and displays some pleasant beige and light red colors. You can find several souvenirs at the Landview Lighthouse, on the floor level, inside boxes and on top of furniture. Funny enough, I had never noticed them until recently, even though I've done tons of Enlightenment events. I think it goes well with any other red items in the same display case. It's not so much on the Christmas topic, I know, but it does look unique and exquisite to display. Also, it pairs really well with garden gnomes, which are about as tall. In the end, it's all about personal preference. I always wanted to find a polar bear in-game. I have a crush on white plushies, don't ask me why. I just love the way it looks like, so I took some time to find this fixed spawn for one. You can find it here at the Pleasant Valley station. You need to run a bit until you find the Raiders vendor-bought resin. And you should immediately spot the polar bear, because it's on a pratelier with two others, which you can also gather if you want, if you like them. It's right on topic for Christmas and it looks gorgeous in my opinion. Also, it pairs well with any other white or light decor items you might have to display or any other toys or plushies. So make sure to grab one. Oh, it looks so nice. I don't know, I really like it. Since we started the plushie gathering, there is a pit full of them around Side Charlie as well as garden gnomes. Head there and follow the fallen monorail path to the southwest. It's to the right side of the spawn at South Charlie. Keep running until you find a small camp. Then look for a fire pit, an alternative one, and you will see two garden gnomes, one red and one blue, as well as about all types of teddy bears in-game. It is crazy. Pick your favorite ones or get them all, the choice is yours. I got the Comrade red one and the dark brown one with red eyes. You can fill up a display case or two just with this location alone. If you really like teddy bears, this is the place you should be going, just saying. Now, I found out this rare plushie at Lost Home in the Cranberry Bog. It is deep blue and it looks very differently from all the other teddy bears in game. You can find it inside the dog's house, inside the small compound. I also found a chessboard on the table, which is quite relevant as a board game. Feel free to pick it up if you want. However, when I added this souvenir teddy bear to my display case, I found out that it is utterly bugged. It's displaying the toy heads down and it clips through the display case. It's displaying it horizontally instead of vertically. It looks really weird. It's like a back view of the item, but I still decided to keep it here just to let you guys know it exists. Maybe one day Bethesda will fix the display bug and you can have this unique souvenir looking great at your camp. Another great and huge decor item for Christmas could be this bird decoration, which looks like a chicken in white. It's just adorable. You can find one at the TREETOPS on the 6th level. There are tons of stairs to climb, but other than that, it's super simple to get. Just remember, it might clip through your display cases in some parts, depending on where you place it. I'm keeping it on the first tier on the 6 item cases. It looks pretty good, as you can see. So if you like birds, maybe it's time to get your decor item and display it. Red is one of the main colors of Christmas, and you can find several souvenir red decor items at the Bethesda house, including a car toy, a coffee mug, a bowl, and even a MEGASLOTH plushie hanging on the bed. You might find random Nuka-Colas around these items as well, depending on how much you've been playing lately and or last gathering here. It might take over 24 hours, at least for me. It has been very buggy lately. Anyway, these souvenirs are all very cute and they go extremely well with many other Christmas items. So if you need a feel, I think these are perfect. Well, what about Mr. Fuzzy plushies? There are about 10 different ones and you can find most of them at the Camden Park. You just need to look around for boxes and or containers with these plushies. Now, the first box is at the entrance near the commie walkers, and there's plenty of scorch to kill, so be careful when you enter the park. It's right here in this corner, as you can see, tons of them inside. They are all blue but with different colored ties. Now, there is also some red balls around which look like Christmas decoration in my opinion, after the commie workers right here on the floor and all the machines. You can find darker Mr. Fuses here too, which are quite rare. Head to the employee rooms to the left of this place, where you will find yet more boxes with them inside. In the small house, for example, where the boss bot is located, you will find more plushies, toys, and wooden letters. On the other side of the park, there is another employees building where you will find 2 more fuses. One of them is normally dark and rare. And there you go, I think you have more than plenty of Mr. Fuses to display at your camp. I'm not a personal fan, but I will keep 1 or 2. If you'd like to have some more elegant items in your camp, like a traditional teapot, teacup, or even diverse fancy vases, then you should head to the Palace of the Winding Path. You can find the mentioned items all over the palace, in every wing, I would dare to say. But if you want a quick run, head to the right wing from the spawning point, as shown in the footage, and you will find everything you could hope for from this location in here. The teapot is definitely my favorite one, but the vases are not so bad either. There are some interesting ones around, but I have far better items to display, so I didn't pick any of them. Board games are part of Christmas, or at least they used to be. Nowadays, video games have taken over, but we have quite some board games in Fallout 76, so feel free to choose at least one to display at your camp in this Christmas. I will give you 2 locations here in case you are interested. If you want to get the Unstoppables board game, then you should go to the Billings Homestead house. You'll find the game on the first floor on a furniture. For a rad poker board game, you should visit the Monoga overview, and the board game will be sitting on top of one of the portable toilets there. Also, another very interesting item for Christmas is the Blasting Caps box. You can find one at Camp Venture on the locked room for the Brotherhood of Steel main mission. Hey, it is deep red and it looks like a gift box, from some angles at least. I like it and I think it should be part of your Christmas collection. Christmas without food and drinks doesn't make sense, right? Now, in Fallout 76, we have plenty of items to choose from in this category. If you are a Nuka-Cola lover, then head to White Spring to find Bubbles, the Nuka-Cola seller. You can buy any type of Nuka-Cola there for a price in caps. Now, finding her is a bit tricky, but basically you have to go all the way left from the entering point, past the bar, which is right here, and a little bit more to the left you will find her, and voila, buy whatever Nuka-Cola you want to delight your display cases. For drinks, you can craft them or find them all over the place. I'd pick rum, vodka or wine because they are universal to drink or even as part of cocktails, cakes and other recipes. Head to the sunny top Sky Lanes where you can find dozens of drinks there. Most will be empty, but you can still find a decent number of preserved drinks in here. They spawn randomly, but I usually find rum and vodka here as well as many other drinks. Just make sure to check the basement level because there's where most of the drinks will be located, especially in the lockers and in the furniture there. But don't dismiss the rest of the compound because you can still find drinks all over the place. Now, in terms of food, that's more complicated because food will spoil rather quickly and all the instant meals look crappy. I have chosen a perfectly preserved pie. It's basically a fancy cake and it doesn't spoil, as well as a pumpkin pie. But for the perfectly preserved one, go to West Tech to the roof level and you will find a free one right here on this table. It is a free pick, but it can take over 24 hours to respawn, so make sure to keep it in your inventory or stash. Lastly, you can find a pumpkin pie at the pumpkin house in the kitchen table or counter. Pies are also something many people eat in the Christmas season, so it does make sense here. And yes, I know, it spoils, but your choices are quite limited here, therefore why I have chosen this item as well. It looks quite good inside the display case, at least for a little while. We have over 50 decor items already, and as I said earlier, you have endless possibilities to decor your display cases. I will give you 4 examples of how I decored mine by a specific theme, so enjoy the quick showcase. Well, before I conclude this video, I want to share the locations of a few Christmas trees I've discovered in the past few weeks. Whether you want to take screenshots with them or just check them out because, you know, they have some really nice decorations, some of them have different models too. So I will share 4 different locations here with you. At Charleston, you can find 5 of them. The first is in a pharmacy very close to the Charleston spawn point. As you can clearly see, it's inside this building. and there are a few scorched, very low level though. The next one is at the Charleston Capitol building, but this one is infested with ghouls, so you need to clear the path before you can attempt to see them at all. There are tons of Christmas lights inside this building as well, and well, yeah, it is a hassle to come here unless you want to farm experience and some legendaries. But there are 4 Christmas trees and lights, decoration, and so on. Moving to another city, Point Pleasant, you should head northwest to the main bridge and equip the park aqua boy or girl to go underwater safely. This is where you can find the underwater Christmas tree. It is somewhat related to the Mothman. How exactly, I'm not sure, but it looks pretty nice and different from the usual things you see in-game. So feel free to come here to check it out. Lastly, we have the Christmas house in Morgantown, where you can find some decor and even a Christmas tree in a small balcony behind the house. There is a letter at the main door hinting that the owner used to love Christmas, but be careful with the ghouls around. They are low level, but they are a lot. Also, there is this small house in this furniture which you cannot pick up, which is too bad. I really would like to display that in my display cases. And the tree is right here, as I mentioned. I hope you found something you like to display during this Christmas here. I surely research a lot to find items that can be suitable for this festive season, and I've got to decor my display cases in the process. Great stuff! Which items were your favorite and which ones did I miss? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, my Christmas event will go live in a few days on Discord, so make sure to join if you'd like to participate. That's going to be everything for this video. Thank you all so much for all your support. For new viewers, don't forget to click on the subscribe button below and to enable the notifications bell to ensure you don't miss any future content. I also have a Patreon page with tiers for everyone. Check it out, the link is right below the video as usual. Until the next video, you guys and girls take care. I will see you very soon. Adeus. Bye bye.